Perfect.
There we go. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday to you all. We are now live. Ba, 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 ba. What's popping, y'all? How y'all doing today? Happy Monday to you all. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. This is another live edition of Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. I hope everyone's had a great weekend. Hopefully your parlays hit and all that fun stuff. But it is Monday, December the 4th, 2023. It's about, 21 more days until Christmas, and Santa Claus comes knocking on your door and gives you all the gifts that you wanted and all that fun stuff. And you're probably also being reminded that, hey, you're probably part of a Secret Santa thing that you probably do with your friends and families, whether it be at work or whatever the fuck it may be. But what is going on, everyone? If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Hit that bell notification to be notified when we go live every single time here on the channel. But more importantly, again, hit the thumbs up because it does help the channel with where we appear with the algorithm and the recommendations and all that stuff. We're also live on Twitch and as well over on Twitter for those of you that are probably viewing there as well. But what is up, everyone? Hope let me get rid of this. There we go. Look at that. What's up, everyone? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I'm Chef Steve. He is a sous chef, Big Mike, and we got line cook, Walty over here. You know what I mean? Line cook. What's popping, everybody? How's your weekends?
What's up?
What's up, man? You look happy, man. You look happy, bro. What happened, yo? What happened?
I just watched the GTA 6 trailer.
Yep, it just came out.
Whoa.
Like 10 minutes ago.
How was it?
It looks good. It looks really good.
It looks literally good, huh?
Yeah.
So
comes out next year though. But
comes out next year.
No,
next year?
2025.
That's next year.
That's next year, bro.
Well, basically that's next year.
2 years.
Well, we're still in 2023. Come on, dude.
One month left.
Yeah, dude. But I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and all that stuff, and wherever it is that you did.
Oh no, it was the weekend was great.
It's actually good, yeah.
Yeah,
me good
two
too.
great days. Saturday, Michigan won. Lions won.
Did your parlays hit though? Did we crush those bookies? Did we kill?
That's just the one thing that hasn't changed.
Oh man, did we paralyze the parlays before the year ends? Are we doing that?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put together a juicy one. Pause.
You know me, just fresh out of the gym, did cardio today. Fucking killed it today.
Calories right back with the ghost energy.
Hey man, try to get signed.
What is this?
Trying to get signed, hey man. Try to get the sponsor, man. Some way, somehow, bro. Get us a sponsor, you know. But a lot's going. You know the thing, right? I originally had a thumbnail done yesterday. Because yesterday, yesterday, you know, in case you guys don't know, we did ATP Gaming. We brought it back, right? We're going to bring it back in 2024, but we're like, no, we can't wait. And we brought, we did Mystery Vortex 2. Got the ball rolling here. Big Mike went 1 for 2 out of 3 chances, right? With the shortest fast elimination, lost to me.
Hey, man.
And then won his title. Then won. It's like, bro.
Hey, man. I couldn't have wrote it any better. I mean, I think I went in and I was in the mud, and then I went out the mud at the end.
Basically, yeah. It looks like Brandon Brown is like you're like he's like the #1 Big Mike fan, bro. He has the Big Mike poster in his room with the belt, Big Mike action figures, Big Mike 8x10s.
Hey, man. Brandon Brown, always,
exactly.
Man.
Exactly. But also, again, we finished the stream, right? And I stayed up because I try to keep up with shit that I missed, right? I caught some of the matches from the Continental Classic. Believe it or not, though, I did not get to catch Bryan versus Eddie Kingston.
I didn't watch that either. I wanted to watch
Mm.
that. I'm gonna probably watch that after we get off here.
I did watch, however, Claudio versus Brody King, which was a very good opener. Brody King got the win with the clothesline. But there's that. He's like the what's the one I'm looking for here? He's like one of the dark horses right now of this tournament.
Hey,
or the good revelation, or one of the big revelations of this tournament, right? He's beat Eddie Kingston.
You can tell that Tony loves Brody King just a little bit. He won the inaugural Royal Rampage.
You were there for that
over Darby over a pillar.
You were there for that. Throw more salt to the wound. Throw more salt to the wound.
And he's winning, trios titles, tag titles. And
he's killing it, bro.
He's doing it, man. He's doing it. He's got a good look too. I mean, after Cody tried to bury him a little bit by calling saying, "How dare you come in here with a name like Brody?"
Yeah. Also, you had Daniel Garcia going 0-2 now against Andrade El Idolo, which is fine. I mean, listen, I kind of hate how there are certain people in this tournament that are just there to eat the pin, and you can tell who they are. Like Eddie, like for example, Jay Lethal's one of them, and it kind of hurts because again, Jersey guy, right, from my town. It kind of sucks to see this happen, but hey, this is as good as it's gonna get, right? Guys like Mark Briscoe as well. It's like, like, I'll be honest, if you watch the Saturday show, it felt like Ring of Honor Saturday night. That's what it felt like. But that's neither here or there. I heard Bryan and Eddie killed it though. Bryan win, and Eddie's 0-2, and they're really going with the story. Like, yo, bro, Eddie Kingston is behind the ball here, and he's really got to get his shit together. So we'll see how that turns out and where that goes.
Eddie runs the table and sort of makes it to the next round of matches.
You would think so, right? You would. I mean, it's round robin.
I mean, his titles is on the line, man.
Yeah, bro. It's like
talk
you're
about
defending.
A kick in the nuts if they tell you like, "Hey, you're not going to win a match in this whole tournament. We just want to get the belts off you." Two companies tell you that, not one, but two companies tell you that.
It's like basically, brother, telling you, bro, go eat dick, bro. Basically, we're not.
That
we know
stinks.
Also, again, guys, I want to thank you all for liking this video. We also have a poll in the chat here. The big news again. So basically, what I'm trying to get to, right? I had a thumbnail set up, right? Because the news came out of Punk, and there's talking to him and Steve Austin, WrestleMania, which we'll talk about as well. But then, before I get to the gym, I see on my timeline, First Sports Illustrated, right? I want to believe it was it Sports Illustrated who broke this story or whatever it was. Was it Justin Barrasso, right? So Kazuchika Okada. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, right? We kind of gave our thoughts about it, but now they're really like getting into this now, right? Now they're really poking at this. It's like when you cook a steak almost, right? You want to make sure if it's the right temperature, so you poke at it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
See, like in the kitchen, we do this a lot. So it's like, this is like, medium rare. This is medium. This is well done right here. This is well done.
Thought it was if you pinch, you do this and it's like
the finger here. Like this right here is like medium rare right here. This medium rare. This is right here is like medium well. And then this right here, well done, right? Well done. A lot of folks like well done. It is what it is.
I was a well done guy up until the age of 12.
Nah, bro, medium rare, bro.
Went to Benihana and my sister was like, "You just steak medium," and I was like, "Okay." And I ate it. I was like,
But the point is though, right? Now again, they're talking about now. Hey, 2024 free agency, man. He's really now like leaning more towards free agency. He's not gonna likely stay with New Japan, right? And you think about it, Okada was like for so long the face of New Japan, right? He was the guy, right? He took that spot from Tanahashi, even though Tanahashi is still called the ace, right? By name.
Tanahashi's really never going to leave.
But Tanahashi's there for he's a lifer, right? Okada, though, is an interesting story because you would have thought he would have stayed in New Japan forever. Now again, we don't know what's going to happen. Keep this in mind. All right. So when you see this title, Okada free agent, because he probably will be. Think about this, right? MJF had talked about the bidding war of 2024. Okada literally said, "Eat dick, bruh. Hold my sake and watch this, bruh. Watch this." Really? That's basically.
MJF predicting the future, but it wasn't about him.
It wasn't about him, bro. It ain't gonna be about you, homie. It ain't gonna be about you. John Smith, interesting green screen background for Walter.
What's the kitchen?
It's the kitchen. It's the kitchen. No, bro. You want to see? I got you. You want to see a kitchen, bro? I got you, brother. Look at this, yo. Look me that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at that. You see that smoke? Oh man, woo! But we'll rock with this today. We'll rock with that. That's when we get under pressure. That's for the big pressure we apply. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
could have been for Taylor Swift, but the milkman had to go out. Just like that from the Rumble. Point is though, right now everything's going around. It's just speculation, right? What's gonna happen with Okada? Right? We don't know what's going to happen with Okada, right? There's people that are on Twitter right now. Let's be honest here, right? Let's be honest. If he were to go to the Fed, can you imagine just the outrage on Twitter, bro? Bro.
You know what's crazy about that?
What's crazy about it?
Think about, even though they're not the only show in town anymore,
they're not.
The thing about when Shinsuke was coming out to like, oh, we knew where he was going. It's just a matter of where and when. People were dying to get him in WWE. Now, you got the biggest Japanese star in the last 10 years, you would say?
Yeah.
Close to 10 years. Close to 10 years.
He's up there. Yeah, he's up there. Because some people will also say, oh, it's also.
It's not people will lose their minds if he doesn't go to WWE. If he does go to WWE, people will lose their minds if he goes.
Dude, I'm telling you now, dude. I'm going to say this right now. Bro, you remember what I said last week about Rainmaker, who's like the biggest pro AEW account on Twitter, Rainmaker, right? Remember what I described last week? If you haven't watched The Ladies Man, the movie, the scene where the dude, after Leon banged his wife, right, when he walked in, and then weeks later, he's on the phone calling into the air, and you see him peeling the wallpaper off his wall. That's going to be Rainmaker. Should the day come that Okada, pause there, should the day arrive that Okada signs with the Fed, it doesn't go to the dub, is that what the kids calling it now? The dub? When it comes to A-dub, is that what we calling it now? The dub?
I
don't call it the dub either. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Okada choosing Winter Park, Florida, or Stamford, Connecticut, instead of Jacksonville, Florida. Can you imagine? Here's the thing about it too, right? We have a poll in the chat. Where do you guys see Okada going? Whether it be WWE, AEW, or he's going to stay in New Japan Pro Wrestling, right? Here's the thing, right? Money's not the issue when it comes to WWE or New Japan or AEW. Is not the issue. The issue is his comfort. Where is he going to be more comfortable? Now, yes, I am aware he wrestled in AEW recently, right? He was in that tag team match, right, with Orange Cassidy against Bryan and Claudio, right? He wrestled Forbidden Door against Bryan, right, in Toronto. And then the year prior to that, he wrestled in that Fatal 4-Way, which I was at. It was him, Adam Cole, Hangman Adam Page, and Jay White for the IWGP World Title. So he already knows the system in AEW. You know what I mean? You know the saying, right? Always go with the devil you know than the devil you want to know, right?
Right.
And it is what Roman said. I don't think Okada wants to move his family. WWE would be okay with him, having him on a part-time schedule. I think with him, yeah, I think there's certain talent you need to make an exception for. Okada's one of them. But think about this, right? Just imagine Okada coming to the WWE, signing, right? Just the media attention they're gonna put on this, right? You thought with Jade Cargill, bro, it got what? Fucking what news? So what publications? Talk sports, ESPN, right? ESPN, just to name you one, right? Bro, Okada, you already know they are going to put all this onto Okada coming to the WWE. That's again, another comment here too. The answer is no. That's why he's not going to WWE, y'all. LOL.
What question did you ask?
We're not insinuating that he's going. It's a possibility.
Oh,
again, go back to what I said. What's gonna make him more comfortable? You gotta keep that in mind. What's gonna make him more comfortable? Because for all we know, bro, New Japan could probably again at the last second. Hey, you know what? Here's this, and here you go. You know, because he still want to work Japan.
Yeah,
you know, like Will Ospreay. Look at Ospreay right now. Will Ospreay got to deal with AEW where he still gets to work New Japan. Some people would prefer that.
Yeah, poor Jay White.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But
look at
yeah,
Jay
it's
White.
all about he's banned.
He's banned. Yeah, he's banned. He's banned.
Well, I think it's as long as Eddie Kingston's on the show, you know, because he has that over him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all about what his preference is. It's not a set in stone thing where he's going. It's just us trying to figure out what he wants more and what he where do his values lie professionally and personally.
That's the thing. However, I do again, time will tell, bro. Time will tell in this situation. You know what I mean? If he goes, cool. But again, in a hypothetical, again, in a world, hypothetically speaking, I don't think he's slowing down either.
Okada?
Yeah, again, I think as Kevin wrote here, let's be honest, Okada not the same wrestler, 2023. He's slow. Nah,
he just hasn't been. You know,
again, I haven't been really watching because I don't want to be that guy that says something. You know what I mean?
From the very few matches I've seen, it's just he's not in like
he's still an attraction.
He's an attraction, but he's not relied on being the the world champion and main eventing all these shows. They don't have to rely on him too much for that, from what it seems, or what they're not trying to do. Maybe to renew the contract, they'll do all that, but
yeah.
New Japan got thrown a bag.
But I'm sure you're not watching if you say that.
That's the only way I think New Japan will keep Okada. They gotta pay him a good
we'll see
everything they got.
We'll see. I mean, time will tell, bro. Time will tell where they go with this. Let's see here. SB3 race here. Okada versus this is first from Heel. This is Weston. Okada versus Roman Reigns will blow the roof off the place.
Not for everyone.
Not for everyone though. It's not for. I'm sure time will tell, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about this. Time will tell. We'll see where they go with this. This is from SB3. They just took the IWGP title off of them. But this year he's had bangers with Zack Sabre Jr., Ospreay, Sonata, White, Taichi, and a dozen classic trio matches with Ishii and Tanahashi.
Yeah. Those Sonata and White matches I remember for sure. Those were good.
You know what I mean? Okada is a bit booking conscious. So if Tony or Hunter are willing, or not willing, that's what he meant to say, not willing.
Yeah.
Not willing to make him top guy, I don't think he's leaving. Listen, man. Can you imagine, bro?
I mean, he had that little bit. Remember that little run he had where he was carrying around a balloon?
That was like
when he lost. Who did he lose the IWG title to? Who did he lose
at that time?
Like he was going through the fate. Like he was. I think it was.
I think it was Jay White. I think at that time. I could be wrong. It's been such a long time, but
I think it was around that time. Like he was going through like a different phase. Like he wasn't wearing the. I think he started wearing pants instead of the like stereotypical, trunks.
That had to be that. I think
like he was going through something. Yeah. That's him, willing to not be the top guy anymore. Type of booking. He can do that type of stuff if you want to.
I think he pulled out this year a little
him
bit.
Campaigning trying to get the main event at Wrestle Kingdom next year.
Hey, you do what you got to do.
That's him saying like, I don't want to give it up.
Yeah, I mean, he has a point. Clearly that match could main event. I know that's not tradition, but
it could.
Yeah.
Shoot, I want to see it again.
I'll say
we need
this.
to see a proper match with them. Yes.
I'll say this. I think what New Japan is doing, based on what I've seen, they're pushing young talent, which is great. It's awesome, right? I think Shota Umino, Ren Narita, Yota Tsuji, who I call Steve Aoki, but Yota Tsuji, I don't want to upset nobody now. You know what I mean? Steve, you can't be saying that. I'm just trying to.
They still called him that.
I know. I can't help it, bro. Listen, bro. Can you imagine Steve? Oh my God, there I go again. Can you imagine Yota Tsuji walking out there to no beef, bro? I'm just saying, yo.
See, you say it so many times, you're not gonna call him by his real name. The more you say it,
Yota Tsuji. Okay. They still have Zack Sabre Jr. Sonata's the champion, obviously, right now.
Yeah, they're not lacking talent. That's why Okada could take a little backseat. And it's not like he's being
and again, Okada's still an attraction, bro. But when New Japan comes to the States, bro, and they put him, bro, he's still a fucking attraction. Can you imagine, bro? All this talk, bro, and he goes to Impact Wrestling, bro. I'm sorry, TNA.
How many wrestlers they would have to fire for that time?
Nah, bro.
I'm trying to figure out.
Nah, I think that's not gonna. Honestly, bro, want me to be honest with y'all?
He should get his revenge, though.
I think he stays in Japan.
I think New Japan's gonna try their best. They're they're gonna go in on these negotiations because I don't see how they could let him go.
Yeah. However, I remember saying this on True Heel Heat a year ago during Wrestle Kingdom. We might be seeing Okada's last Wrestle Kingdom, and everyone went off on me. Oh, Steve, what the fuck, bro? Listen, it might happen. I'm just saying, it might fucking happen. All right? I'm just saying, imagine. Again, we don't know. That's the thing about this. We have no clue what the fuck about to happen.
If he signs with AEW, he won't have his last Wrestle Kingdom because they'll let him go over there.
Right.
So,
yeah. But I'm pretty sure, again, if you're the Fed right now, they're probably, they're trying to do anything that they can do. Again, look how they're pushing Nakamura now, right? All of a sudden, right? And again, you also got to keep in mind, he's very good. Okada and Nakamura, they're like this. They're very good friends. I'm pretty sure Nakamura is telling him, hey, again, I could be wrong on this. Hey, look, this is the vibe right now. This is what we're doing.
Going on, huh?
Again, you don't think so, bro? They still keep in touch.
Yeah.
They still keep in touch,
possibility.
Bro. You know what I mean? So again, we'll see how all this shit goes, bro. We'll see. But let's move on, though, guys. Let's move on. But again, guys, still vote in the chat. Where do you Where do you see him going? We're gonna probably close that chat near the end of the show. But if you're tuning in right now, if you're still new, if you're tuning in for the first time, again, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Hit that bell notification. If you guys feel generous, hit us up with that super chat. It does help the show, and all that stuff as well. Okay, does help the show. You know what I mean? Nakamura is bringing the chaos. Yes, he is. Let's move on here. Speaking of wondering, people will go. We'll tell you what we do know, where someone will be going forward. Randy Orton, bro, is officially now part of the SmackDown roster. Daddy is going to SmackDown. Pause.
I ain't calling no girl, man.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Why? But still, someone had to do it, so fuck it. Randy Orton is officially part of this for the one time, and that's it.
Oh, that's getting clipped.
Probably. So Randy Orton is part of SmackDown now, right? They had this whole thing where both the general manager were fighting for the services of Randy Orton. You know what I mean?
Ruthless aggression vibes.
Like it's like when Stephanie and Eric Bischoff were fighting for Triple H in 2002 at Vengeance, right? Yeah. They brought out Shawn Michaels to help persuade here and shit. Basically, what's this do? Fucking Adam Pearce was like, oh, you join Raw because you're a Raw guy, right? You're a Raw guy. You come to Raw. You know what? I will give you the winner of Seth freaking Rollins versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then Nick Aldis was like, hold my beer, bro. Hold my pint, mate. You join SmackDown, I am going to give you the entire bloodline. That's what he wants. He wants the bloodline. Mm-hmm. I love how they did the whole thing where Paul Heyman came out, Solo came out, Jimmy Uso came out. He RKO's Jimmy and he beats up Solo, right? He got the 2 contracts, throw the Raw contract, and he signed the SmackDown deal. Part of the Blue brand, bro.
Yeah.
That's pretty fitting,
And he RKO'd Nick Aldis.
He did.
Yeah, he got to sell.
He got to sell finally, bro. He got to sell, bro. Got to sell. Even though, honestly, bro,
he can still
of course,
bro.
Yeah.
It has to suck. I know he's a GM, and this is as good as it's gonna get, bro. But
no, I think he could eventually become maybe a little 1-2 match wrestler,
bro. Imagine him and Randy, bro. It'll hit, bro. I'm just saying, a one-off match, him and Randy.
Yeah.
It could go, bro. It's like if you're my TNA heads. Remember when Kurt Angle wrestled Nigel when he was Desmond Wolfe? Like that almost. Again, they had the match and it was a fucking, it was great, But this got people talking, right? About Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns, because that's what you kind of think with all this, right? And I kind of thought the same way too, in a way, like, all right, Royal Rumble, right? Where they're gonna be this year for Rumble? In Florida or Tampa, right?
Tampa.
Yeah, his stomping grounds, pretty much.
But I'll be honest, I would hold on to that. I would hold on Orton versus Roman Reigns.
So what?
I would. So here's my thing. I would do Roman Reigns versus AJ at the Royal Rumble, because you got to throw him a body, right? And at this point, bro, AJ, he's done it all, right? Where are they going in February? Where are they going?
Australia.
Exactly.
Yeah, Perth.
Australia. So they need a big building. They need something
Orton's
big.
Australian all of a sudden?
No, but still though, bro. You mean to tell me, bro? Dude, that wouldn't hit though, bro? That wouldn't slap? Orton versus Roman Reigns in Australia? In front of that crowd?
I don't know. Why don't we ask one of our investors here?
Yeah, we have one of our investors here. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of our investors. He is the king of kings, one of our childhood heroes. He is the head of creative and chief content officer of WWE. He is the one, the only Mr. Paul Levesque, Triple H. Behold the king of kings. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, I'm letting you know now, Okada, if you come here, trust me, man, it will change your life. Will be one of those things, man, that you come to the WWE, you'll be part of the family. I know reading reports about how we treat our Asian wrestlers, it's different now, man. It is completely different. And I'm just saying, your kids having dual citizenship, the end's going down. Imagine if they had dual citizenship, American citizenship, and then Japanese citizenship. It'd be crazy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I have to let you go now, Okada. I'm actually talking to these dweebs. I talk to them every once in a while.
What
I get on
the?
the show.
What the?
Oh, oh shit. Oh, what?
Dweebs. That's
We
the
what?
second
Oh,
time.
what the?
Oh no!
What the?
Oh,
Oh, no, not you, Okada. They caught me off guard. I didn't realize they were gonna add me to the show. They didn't even give me a heads up. Yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later, man.
oh, Mister. Oh,
Hey,
Mister Levesque.
what's going on? What? What's going on, man? How's it going?
How was your weekend, sir?
Oh, pretty good, man. My parlays hit. Yeah, pretty good.
That's awesome, man. Good to know, man. Good to know. But good that you're here, man. We were just talking about Randy Orton and potentially the stuff that could happen now that he's over on SmackDown. Everyone was saying Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, but I think, you know what, Australia.
There's a lot of possibilities that we could do, but I don't think Roman Reigns is going to Australia, Steve. So that's a good point.
Really?
No, he's not advertised.
No.
Well, then there goes, but Royal Rumble it is. Royal Rumble it is. Sorry, yo.
I'm pretty sure we don't have him on the website. If we do, our bad. But last I checked, I don't have Roman Reigns scheduled for Elimination Chamber, unless he changed his mind. Unless he came to me and said, "Oh yeah, I changed my mind." But
okay. But who really cares? Ref bump, Roman wins by CPs. Come on.
Oh man.
I don't know, CPZ. A lot of people seem to care. I mean, one of the most watched champions in WWE history. It's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin right here. Rhea Ripley is going to get a big pop in Australia. Absolutely, Kevin.
Yes, Rhea. She's earned this moment, and I'm very happy for her. Very proud. She's done a great job with that WWE World Heavyweight Championship. About to be a 1-year champion, and who would have thought that at the start of the year that she would be a champion for like 1 full year?
Yes. Let me ask you this question, Mr. Levesque, because I know right now, the real bidding war of 2024 looks like it's going to be with Kazuchika Okada and not MJF.
Oh no, we're still looking at him too.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know. Didn't he get injured? So like, I can't
torn labrum. Man,
yeah. So here's the thing, though. How serious is this torn labrum? Because sometimes guys get torn labrums and they're good.
Well, he's trying to do rehab, and from my understanding, stem cells, so he doesn't get they'll have to go under the knife for surgery.
Oh, okay. Oh,
but
interesting.
But just asking though, let's assume here, you guys do land Okada and not Tony. How will that impact the WrestleMania plans for this year?
Steve, I don't know how it doesn't say it on the show, but I'm going to say it. Just watch. I mean, we have plan A to plan B to plan C.
I think you're going.
We're losing the ball here.
We're losing our investor here. What's going on? You know what? He probably went under the limo. Probably went through a tunnel. It's okay, right? It's okay, right?
Steve, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Steve. Yeah, I was gonna say we have from plan A to plan Z. We added letters to the alphabet. We're at like plan AA now.
Oh, okay.
Double
A. Look at this. This is great.
Attitude adjustment.
I guess so. Back then it was FU. Remember, Walter?
Yeah.
Remember, Mike?
I'm pretty sure Cena's busy right now, right? He ain't coming back.
That is true. Would you mind if Okada wants to stay in Japan but still come to WWE, or would you guys be open to that idea?
Listen, we'll get to that road when we get there. But I'm just gonna say this: Kazuchika Okada is one of the greatest of all time, one of the greatest wrestlers you'll see outside of WWE. If he wants to live in Japan, still awesome. But what I will suggest is this: I know he wants to start a family with his wife, and I will say this from a business acumen standpoint: dual citizenship is pretty badass. His kids becoming dual citizens, American and Japanese citizens, would benefit them in the future. Because look, I know as a father, my oldest, she wants to wrestle. She has the bug. She has the itch. I don't know if I want her to do that. I don't know. I really don't know if I want her to do that. It scares me thinking about the bugs she could take. I've suffered so many crazy injuries in this sport. I don't know if I want to see her go through that. But she wants to try it, she can try it. But what I do know is that a lot of my kids, they don't want to do this when they get older. And I can only imagine his kids in the future. They're not going to look to wrestle and do all this. So that's why I think it's best if you set up your kids for the best future possible. Come to the States, become a citizen. Bam. I don't know.
That was motivational. That was motivational, Mr. Levesque, sir. I'm going to say.
It was very, very motivational. Even though, our investor wrestled last night on Mystery Vortex too, but it is what it is. Still got love for you.
I don't know how a video game Triple H got the heart surgery to wrestle. It's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
He did a good showing, but that sneaky edge, that sneaky Copeland,
sneaky Copeland. Yeah. I think Tony was behind it the whole time, Mr. Levesque. Can you believe that?
Yeah. But anyway, Steve, did you guys announce the match that we're gonna do for ATP Gaming?
Well, did you and Tony agree on this, or did the lawyers and attorneys?
You know what, Steve? I don't care what he agrees on. I'm gonna fucking announce it.
Oh, okay.
Get the graphic ready, Steve.
It's happening, guys, at our next ATP PLE Warzone. It's going down. War Games. Team Tony versus Team Paul.
And ladies and gentlemen, Tony, you better get your phone ready, because here's the thing. We are going to be making draft picks throughout all the ATP shows. So you got to watch all the episodes. You can't just watch one. It's not going to be a full draft episode. It'll be too long. Tony talking, me talking, Steve rambling, all that other stuff. We can't have all that. So here's the thing. I'm making my first pick right now. There's going to be 4 competitors on each team. Tony, I don't know when you want to appear on Around the Point Network, but you have 2 competitors that you have to pick by the next time I show up on the show, because I'm being nice and I'm giving you back-to-back picks. For my first pick in the ATP Gaming War Games for Warzone, Team Paul will have Roman Reigns.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Just to let you know, Paul, very good investors in the show. A lot of our ATP alumni is in the pool as well. So if you want to, pick one of us, that'd be great too.
Who? Alumni?
I mean, who? Yeah,
no,
alumni.
roster.
We're alumni. We're roster.
The roster.
Oh, I thought you meant that alumni who got destroyed at Romeo yesterday. That alumni. No. I don't think he fits the criteria.
So Tony called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Tony, make time. Find time. Steve, are you still doing the Raw rundown?
Tomorrow, are we, Big Mike? I would say yes, right, Big Mike? I would say yes. Yes, we are. That's the plan. Yes, we are. Hey, man, gotta get the ball rolling, right? I get the ball rolling.
Is CM Punk advertised?
No, but I heard that he might cut a promo that could, summon the Punker or whatever the heck it may be. So,
if Punk ain't there, I ain't there.
In the mud, bro. In the mud.
Well, I made my first pick. Tony, next time you're on, you have 2 picks. Figure out who's on your team, dummy.
Oh, man. Boy. Well, in case you guys again forgot, in case you missed it, listen, guys, Warzone. We don't know when it's gonna happen. It's still in plans, but ATP Warzone. It's going down. War Game. Team Tony versus Team Paul in the main event. And
Team Paul, wow, what a pick.
And Team Paul's first draft pick is Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. I wonder what's going to be the prize, though. What's the prize, though? Like, what's the prize?
I don't know, Steve. That's up to you guys to decide. I really don't give a fuck. I just want to beat him.
Well, okay. Look at this. Tony going to pick Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler useless. Trips, I would say you and Tony join, but we don't want you to have a heart attack.
Oh man.
Oh, that's not nice, Brandon. That's not nice.
That's not nice. Come on, Brandon.
I come on this show every fucking week and I just get disrespected. This is ridiculous, man. All right, Steve. Well, I'm out of here. You have a good rest of your little show. I know you guys got a lot of AEW to talk about. No, not really, but I know you guys got a lot to talk about. So you have a good rest of your day, Steve.
You too, sir. Good luck with signing Okada, man. Bring it home, sir. Bring it home.
I'm trying my best, man.
Bring it home, man. Anything's possible. I already know it, man. All right, here. Okay, we're back. Man, yeah.
Wow, that's breaking news right there.
Breaking news. That's right, Bray.
Roman Reigns, part of Team Paul.
That's right. Roman Reigns, part of Team Paul. It's going down, yo. It's going down. Oh my God, I'm still at a loss for words here, man. I'm still at a.
Yeah, man.
What the? Ladies and gentlemen, we just had one investor on the show. Now we're gonna have the other investor. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the two-time Wrestling Observer Booker of the Year. He is the owner of AEW and Ring of Honor, Bookers as well. And he also is, I believe, the CEO of Fulham FC and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Aren't they playing today?
Yes.
Are they playing in a few?
Yes.
Are they playing it?
Yep. Yes, they are.
So right now, look, he's taking the time to join us here live on the air. The one, the only, Mr. Tony Khan. Tony, good sir, how are you?
No. What are you guys doing? I'm really trying to enjoy the Jacksonville Jaguars. We play in less than an hour in Jacksonville against the top Cincinnati Bengals team. And also I get news that Paul announced War Game. What War Games?
Well, Mr. Khan, sir, I believe in AEW, you guys refer to it as blood and guts. But in case you aren't aware, this is
Steve, I'm a wrestling historian, damn it.
Look at that graphic. Look at that graphic.
So small. Wait. What am I doing now? So apparently I have to pick people? Like, how many people am I picking right now? I'm trying to enjoy the game, Steve.
Well, Mr. Khan, sir, the other investor was letting you pick two people.
Two people? I can pick any two people?
Yeah.
Just so you know, Paul, his first pick was Roman Reigns.
Well, I wasn't going to pick Roman anyways. That's a bad pick.
And look here. CP's right here. Tony going to pick Wheeler Yuta. Likely.
I want to pick Wheeler Yuta. So I just have to pick two people, and then I can just enjoy the Jacksonville Jaguars, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, pretty much. Easy win for you guys today.
Yeah. I got a text that I was being challenged, and I didn't understand, and it caused me some stress and anxiety and everything of that nature, and I really appreciate that. Okay, shut up, Steve. Anyways,
just for that.
Good picture, Steve. Come on, good picture.
Steve, a good picture.
Come on, man. All right. Anyways, so wait, how's it go? Does he pick two people after me? Get that stupid picture off the screen. He's over with the company.
Wait, he's still with the company till the end of the year.
So am I? So he's gonna pick. So I'm gonna pick two people, and then he's gonna pick two people. Then I pick my last guy, and then he picks his last guy. I think,
it's 4-on-4, I believe. 4-on-4.
Yeah, it's 4-on-4.
All right. I'm picking two people, and then he'll pick two people, and then we'll each pick our last guy.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so, Mr. Con Air. So
can I pick anyone? I can pick anyone, right?
Anyone. You can even pick us.
I honestly want to do that. Steve doesn't really win matches. Walter's a cruiserweight champion. Big Mike, you struggle with Sting, and
hey, but I'm a champion. I'm a two-time.
And also Chase, I don't even think he's won a match. I think he even won a match as his character.
That's a three in the mud. I'm a two-time champion.
So, last I checked, Walter, I watched the Mystery Vortex. I think he beat you.
He did, but I won a championship at the end of the show.
I beat Big Mike.
Yeah, Steve ended up beating you. Anyways, so I'm going to make my 2 picks short and sweet. Pick number 1 is going to be my favorite AEW legend, a guy that I truly believe will that has helped AEW become the company that it is today, a man who's looking to retire this March at Revolution. I picked the icon Sting, and the one that beat Big Mike a lot. I want that Sting.
The one that beat Okay. What was that? 92.
Are we done with this goofball? Are we done?
Well, we got one more pick. You got one more pick.
I got one more pick. And Paul's so confident that he'll land this guy in free agency, but I'm gonna sweeten the deal with him. I'm gonna put him on guard games. I'm going to choose
one of our most successful, undisputed Universal Champions in ATP gaming. That's a good pick.
Hold on, Tony. Say that again, Tony. Say that again. Who you picking? Okada, right?
Kazuchika Okada.
Oh my goodness. Well,
damn.
All right, bye guys. I gotta go enjoy the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence is gonna play good. We're gonna beat the Cincinnati Bengals and still be on top of the AFC South. Paul, I don't really look forward to hearing who you pick for your next 2 people, but just know you gotta be better than what I picked, man, because Roman Reigns ain't beating Okada and Sting. Good picture, Steve. Good picture.
Oh, what about that?
Uh-oh.
He ain't here.
All right. I'm out of here. See you. Bye.
Goodbye, Mr. Con.
You guys better beat the dang Bengals. This should be easy.
Shit. Look at this, man. Look at this. Yeah, we're making, man, breaking
news. Yeah. That's
damn,
Tony put a nice 2 picks there.
Sting and Okada, bro.
I'm going to tell you one thing. These investors better put some respect on my name. I'll show them. I'll show them. You better put some respect on my name. I'm going to show y'all. I'm a dang 2-time UK champion. Put some respect on my name.
So no cruiserweights are allowed in this? I'm so confused.
I guess so, man. I don't know, bro, but
I'm not happy. I'm pissed off. Look at me.
Yes, that's me.
Oh man, that's a good point too from CPs. Yep.
They told you to pick 2 dudes who are not AEW original. In the mud.
In the mud. Oh,
but anyway,
he don't care about pillars. He could literally pick all of the pillars, but no.
He could have picked all the pillars. Yeah, right.
So let's move on here. So
man.
So while we're still on the topic of but before we get to that. Listen, the original thumbnail was going to be Steve Austin with CM Punk, because there's talks now that, hey, at WrestleMania, they're trying to do Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk. Now that Punk is back, potentially there's that word going, there's the whole thing going around that, hey, they're going to try to get Austin. That's the word that they're trying to set up. We don't know yet. But I'm sorry. I'm going to say this right now. If they are able to get Steve Austin, that's your night one main event. I'm sorry, Seth. I'm sorry, Seth. You dick, bro.
Seth, you gotta take a back seat. You gotta be an opener.
Yeah, you gotta be curtain jerker, buddy. Curtain jerker, man. You gotta keep this in mind too. You gotta keep this in mind, but right? Keep this in mind. You know, I am aware, Steve Austin had been posting videos, a while ago, working out, looking to be in amazing shape now, right? There were talks that they were trying to set him up for a match last year, just never came to be, right? He did wrestle Kevin Owens, WrestleMania 38, right? After being out of it for how many years, right? Almost 20 years or so, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so the thing is now, like, hey, Punk is back. Punk is now back. And I love how on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, there have been these videos that surfaced, right? From the time they were promoting WWE 13. Remember that Steve? Yeah, I love that game. Probably my favorite before it became 2K. It's fine, but out of all of them, that's my favorite one. My favorite one. It's No Mercy. It's No Mercy and WCW Revenge. Those two together, for me.
1A, 1B, 1A, 1B for those, I guess,
Yes.
for you.
It's SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain.
Yes.
And then it's WWE 13. Some will say, oh, WWE versus Raw 2007, 2008, 2007 for the soundtrack that it had.
Yeah, that soundtrack was dope. Yeah.
07 was good. I like those 0706. I like both of those.
Yeah. 13 is my favorite. I got one 2K game in my top 5, and it's 14.
There was rumor that Austin versus Roman was also in plan, but that never came to be. But to think about that, right? Yeah, bro. And I get it, right? Like, listen, if you can pull this off, what better time than WrestleMania, bro? In Philly, bro, the story's there, dude. And here's the thing about it. And also factor in, bro, it's not going to be like, don't expect these two guys to go out there and try to break Dave's 5-star rating. It's not going to happen.
He might.
No. Let's be honest. Dave will never. I'm sorry. He'll never.
No, he won't. He won't.
He will not. He'll never break the scale for a Fed match. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is, right? However, the promos of those two leading up to this is going to be worth the watch. That's gonna put the butts in the seats. Just their promos back and forth. Because again, I watched the video like yesterday. I'm just rewatching it, right? Of them two from 2013 promoting the video game. Right at the time, Punk was the champion. Right at the time, Punk looked like he didn't sleep in days. Right, Steve Austin was still dealing with knee problem because they were planning that match for WrestleMania 29, but Austin needed knee surgery and all that stuff. And it looked like they were going to do it, and it just never came to be. But that is probably the biggest match you can do right now outside of Roman and Rock. That's left. What's your thoughts on this? Like, chime in here.
Man, I mean, I haven't seen those videos in a while. Or that video of them promoting the game and going back and forth. I haven't seen that video in a while. But I can only imagine the build up to the match if it does happen. It must see TV. Anytime you bring Stone Cold back is great, no matter if it's a surprise or advertised. Punk is back, anything can happen. It'll be wild. It'll be totally wild.
Yes. I'm just watching right now. Swerve Strickland is at the game, by the way, repping the Jaguars jersey.
Of course.
Of course he is. He had a killer match with Mike Bailey on House of Glory over the weekend, from what I heard. So there's that too. But Walter, your thoughts, bro? Your thoughts on this whole thing with potential CM Punk, Steve Austin, WrestleMania? Your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, if it's possible, if Steve Austin could do it, you do it. There's no questions asked. I know sucks with Seth Rollins, but yeah, I mean, he's a professional. He would understand. Look, you got star power in the making here. This is what we were supposed to get a decade ago, and never came to be. And obviously, Punk left. So now this is their best chance if Steve Austin's willing to, work it. If he leaves another year, even that's fine too. If we got to wait another Mania, so be it. But you definitely should highly consider this possibility.
Absolutely. I think if you can do it, go for it.
Yeah,
go for it. Especially considering it's the 40th WrestleMania. I'm sorry. You do this match, I'm going. This is the type of shit that will make me want to drive to Philly for a fucking weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
This is the type of shit. This is the type of shit. This is the type of shit, bro. Where's it at? This, right? This.
Oh
this.
my goodness.
This is the type of shit that will make me want to like pack a microphone for that weekend. Pick a mic. Pick a mic, people. Pick a mic. You know? Just saying.
Right.
I still save my mics, bro. I don't know about many podcasters that do, but I save my mics. I do. But I know it's kind of random. I know. But listen, isn't it exciting though, bro? If they were to pull that shit off,
obviously, if they pull that shit off, no shit. Like everyone's gonna like, who's gonna hate on it? Yeah, they're older, but who cares? It's fucking star power there. It's not like they're complete old has-beens.
Steve
For real. Order.
Nah, bro.
Steve Austin, he looked fine against Kevin Owens. Punk, you know, he still got in. They're not in their prime anymore, but I bet they could make it work. I know these two could probably make it work, and you do what you got to do. You pull the trigger if it's possible.
My future wife will not go home, will not be hungry with me. So that's the compromise here. She don't step a foot in my kitchen. I'm be the one doing the cooking. So I keep my mics. I'm kidding.
What cooking? I see no food in this kitchen.
Don't worry. You'll see. Anyway, it's coming. Well, again, it's all a matter of if they plan this shit out, bro. It's gonna be fucking, like Paul would say, just watch, right? Just watch, just fucking watch. Speaking of which, speaking of just watch here, the Hardy Boyz have also been in the news, bro. They feel frustrated, bro. Their frustration is real here, man. They feel in some type of way.
What?
Yeah, they feel in some type of way. Yeah.
He did it again.
He did it twice. It's a good song back in the day. What? It was
back in the day.
Yeah, leave it in 2011.
So basically, this was an episode of the Matt Hardy, the Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast. I must say, bro, it's a long name for a podcast. The Extreme Life of Matt Hardy pod. It's just a fucking long name, but it is what it is. They're talking about their frustration with AEW. And this is what Jeff had to say. When I first came back, this being the AEW, right? It was pretty exciting. I didn't know what was going to be happening in the near future, but I think the last time I was in this extreme dimension of y'all's podcast, because again, he's speaking to his brother, right? While this is happening, right? The extreme dimension of y'all's podcast. I just think that's hilarious. I said that in WWE, I felt like I was a ghost, just walking around backstage. Honestly, man, I kind of still feel like that at AEW, just because of not being involved in something cool. I feel like there's something so special that we, him and Matt, that is, right, have within us to really bring out. Here's the thing about this, right? They were going to win the AEW tag team titles a year ago. They were going to be AEW tag team champions. And Jeff Hardy drank it all away. He swerved it away on the highway. I'll say it. Tell me where I'm telling lies. Swerved it on. He swerved.
He messed up the Fed run too. I feel like, believe it or not, I think he was getting sort of pushed near the end before they got rid of him. I think he was going to be a potential Roman opponent. That's how much I think they were sort of trying to ease him back up the card, and then he gets in trouble again, and it's the same story over and over again.
Yeah.
So I can't feel too bad. I guess I could feel bad for Matt Hardy, but at the end of the day, if you see them in the ring, it's not it anymore. They're just not the same.
Walter,
And this
you
is-
know what they can do? You know what they can do? They can pack it up. It's over, man.
And
It's
again,
over.
bro.
Pack it up, man.
This is a quote from Matt Hardy. I like to see a little more. This is from QT Marshall, basically. But even Matt Hardy, like, even Matt Hardy feels a little bit of
Go Matt Hardy, yeah.
But that's got a question here. Have you guys seen a Hardy Boyz match in AEW recently, bro?
Yes.
I'm sorry. It's the saddest shit in the world. And literally, think about it. I grew up a Hardy Boyz fan.
A lot of people did.
A lot of us did. A lot of us loved and admired those TLC matches from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I get that Edge and Christian, or Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, can still move and go around and shit. But for the Hardy Boyz, Father Time has caught on to them.
Yeah.
Father Time.
Okay.
And it's fine. At the end of the day, that's totally fine. Understand, this isn't 2000. This isn't 1999. This isn't 2000 no more. Those glory days are over. It's come and gone, bro. This is, and I hate to say this because, again, look at Sting. Sting's still, but Sting about to retire, right? Ric Flair had his last match 2 years ago, right? A year ago or so, right? I was going to say, this is a young man's sport, but in AEW, it kind of does feel that way when you look at the Hardys wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's terrible.
It's, again, bro, they have Matt Hardy has no one to blame but Jeff, but I get it. That's his brother. He's not going to really blame his brother like that, but the reality is Jeff did it to himself. He did it to the team, and I know Matt was involved in that whole story with fucking Ethan Page and the contract, and remember that shit that no one gave a fuck about? But all these AEW, diehards like, oh, this is great, man. This is great. This is awesome, man. Remember we had the alumni here trying to tell us the story about it, trying to break it down, but no one gave a fuck about it.
I love that.
Come on, Steve. The Hardy Boyz are hard to kill, brother.
Hard to kill.
Yeah, even
Like, bro.
I'm not even gonna say that. I almost said something so messed up.
Hard to
Type in the chat. Type in the private chat. But I will say this too, man. Like, bro, they can't even do the Woken gimmick anymore. Like, not that they can't. They probably can on the indies and shit like that, but it just won't hit the same anymore either.
It's not gonna hit the same regardless. It's just it's done. Like it like you said, Father Time, undefeated. No gimmick's gonna really save them. I feel like it's just their bodies sort of gave them up.
Yeah, bro.
And it's because the way they wrestled in the past, which we appreciate, but we know that's not. The longevity is not that great. Edge and Christian, yes, I'm still calling him Edge, whatever. They both. The reason they're lasting long is because they don't wrestle like back then.
Mike.
I'll read it after. But yeah, those two, they clearly wrestle a little slower now and smarter now, and they're still in good shape. That is the reason why they're still wrestling, and they're more like singles based wrestlers. So that's the reason for them. But other wrestlers, their bodies catch up easier, and unfortunately for the Hardys, not the same anymore.
AEW should have been where WWE is now, feeling fresh and nice to watch without. But instead, you got a Mark playing. Not quite, bro. QT. I know we didn't talk about this. We kind of did, but then Tony lost his papers last Monday. QT Marshall is resigned from AEW. He'll be leaving the company at the end of the year. So the reason is because he hates the direction the company's has gone into, basically. He hates that it's gone very New Japan style instead of sports entertainment like. If you get what I'm saying, right?
Well,
yeah, man, he wanted more
chance
QTV.
to do that now.
But here's the thing. The thing with him is he wants to be this wrestling star.
He ain't no star.
No.
That's the thing.
We
That's
call
the
him
thing.
Booker of the Year, but not because he's a star. That's kind of to poke fun of him a little bit.
You know,
so.
And there's talk that, hey, being that Cody has that pull in the Fed, they might bring him in.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be a star
to either wrestle or be a coach at the PC.
Yeah.
Now,
Bro, he's automatic coach contract.
Now-
It ain't
now-
he ain't stepping
now,
foot on the
dude, I don't know how many of you remember this. I don't know how many of you do, but QT Marshall back in 2014 was like an enhancement talent for NXT. He did extra work for NXT. But the knock on him was he didn't want to do certain spots or certain moves because of his neck. So that's something to figure out. But also factor, he's very good friends with Cody. Cody has this pull now in the Fed, right? Like he brought Jey Uso to fucking Monday Night Raw. You know what I mean? So
you're comparing that to Ray QT Marshall.
I'm trying to give an example here, man. I'm trying to give an example here. I mean, but the thing is, he wants to wrestle. He wants to be the star. My advice to him, bro, listen, Mexico, brother. AAA.
Yeah, that's where he shines.
AAA.
Might as well.
Impact Wrestling, bro.
Oh,
They're
Impact.
about to be
That's not bad.
TNA. I'm sorry, TNA.
TNA,
I gotta get used to calling it. I gotta get used to calling it TNA. Or if not, you know what, brother? You know what? Fuck this shit, bruh. The Indies, bro. Just explore the Indies, bro.
Were you gonna say NWA?
Hell yeah, NWA, brother. Get that Billy. You know what? Share that vegan sandwich with Billy Corgan, bro. That he was gonna offer CM Punk to come over wrestle for NWA. That vegan sandwich, hey, brother. You get the half, bro. You get the half. You know. QTNA. So
he has many options. I think he'll be fine.
He does, absolutely. He does many options. But speaking of AEW, still Bryan Danielson was also in the news as well. You guys remember? There was talks about CM Punk and his firing. So it turns out Bryan was a member of the disciplinary committee that led to the voting of CM Punk being removed from AEW. Now, people were thinking that Bryan was the one who fired, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Bryan's a snake. No, he's not a snake, bro. The person who snitched to the media that Bryan was part of the committee, that's a snake. You know what I mean? He ain't good in Chicago no more.
Yeah, Chicago's gonna hate him now.
No, I don't think so, bro.
No.
How can you, bro? Bryan Danielson is the most unhateable person you'll ever meet, dude.
I know. It's sad. Like that something like that came out. Like they made it seem like he was the main culprit.
No, dude.
But he probably agreed to have Punk removed, but he's not the reason why Punk's removed. So it's like, how could I really hate on him?
I really can't, bro. You really can't hate on the guy, bro. You really, again, Bryan wasn't the one who was involved in this shit. That's what people want to believe for whatever reason, which is kind of sad too, bro. Because again, Bryan didn't do anything wrong here, you know. But this was a quote that came out. I'm trying to find it here. This is a quote. God damn it, yo! Where the fuck did it go? I say you. Oh, here you go. This is what he wrote. Literally the last week. Literally, this is what he wrote. My dad always told me the right thing is often the hardest thing to do. It won't always make the most money. It won't always be the most popular, but it's still the right thing. Hashtag AEW with a red heart.
It makes sense.
Makes sense, bro. And there's truth to that when it comes to the release and all that stuff. It's the same line that he was telling the locker room as well. You know, so
I don't think he has anything against CM Punk, but
no, he doesn't.
He realized it just wasn't going to work out, and he's not the only one that realized that. People who aren't in the community realize that.
Now, who to say, right? Who? Because Bryan and Punk are close, right? They're close. They've been through it all together. Some would say they paved the way for a lot of the stuff that we're seeing today, especially in the Fed, right? They paved the way for a lot of these indie guys to get signed and get these opportunities, right? Who's to say, bro? Real talk, yo. Who to say that Phil didn't just tell bro, yo, you know what, bro? Vote me out, bro. Vote me the fuck out of here. Just
also a possibility.
This whole time. Think about it, bro. And think about this, right? They lost so many people in power. They lost Cody, right? They lost Brandy Rhodes. Brandy, when you think about it, right? Had some sort of power.
Oh, yeah,
right?
with the women's division, yeah.
Right? QT Marshall, who's like a VP, right? And did all these booking, all that stuff, right? CM Punk.
He had some type of power. He got his own show.
Exactly. Yeah. Some would say Jade, but Jade really didn't have that pull of power.
Jade Cargill? No, she didn't have power.
But still, that's 4 people. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, again,
it's got the wrong leaders, too. That's the sad part.
They do.
They do. It's not cutting it.
Yeah, it is. It's very, very unfortunate. Bryan had Bree scream Phil in bed, and it's never been the same since. Oh shit! Come on, man. Tony moving like Bischoff, letting the inmates run the asylum. Yeah. Before we wrap this up here, because we're about to wrap this up. I know. We're all about to start in about 15 minutes or so, and I know you guys got to watch the game. You guys watching the game?
No.
I'm not watching either, probably. So
you got the parlay. You got the parlays going here.
Staying away from this game. This game sucks.
You wanna put a parlay for this game?
No, I'm be surprised. I'll be surprised.
This game sucks. I'm gonna tell you this now.
Trevor Lawrence hasn't been
good.
Put
the debit card back in the
this
wallet,
year, so I don't know.
Put it on the dresser.
Yeah, I don't want to touch this game.
So we wrap this up. We didn't talk about this last week, but it's been official for WWE Hall of Famer, because she still is in some way, shape, or form, right? People don't want to admit to it, but she still is, right?
Oh god, I know we're not talking about who we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, it's out because people it's out quick.
Ending on a sour note. It's not sunny no more. It's raining.
It's just raining now. Yeah. So
in the mud.
Tammy Sytch was sentenced to 17 years in a DUI crash. Yes, she's finally been sentenced, bro. You got to remember. So this was like a year and a half ago when this whole thing happened, right? Former pro wrestler Tammy Sytch has been sentenced to more than 17 years in prison for drunkery, colliding with another car, killing a 75-year-old man. With her blood alcohol level was 4 times the legal limit, authorities in Florida said. So yeah, bro. She had faced up to more than 25 years in prison during her sentencing hearing Monday. During the hearing, Sytch says she felt remorse and regret deep in my soul for killing Julian LaFrancis. So there's that, bro. She's getting locked up for 15 years, and supposedly she has, I think, was it 8 years or so?
8 years of probation when she gets released.
Yes. And I think also she can also, if she does everything the right way, probably early release as well, early release. Which I doubt.
She better work hard at that early release, because she'll be 65, 67 when she get out.
But
even though that ain't that old, it's a lot of time.
Oh, good Lord, I know you're going. Listen, I get people feel disgusted by this, but it's worth talking. It's news talk. You know what I mean?
She's obviously
I get it. Listen, I get it. There's some podcasters out there that don't want to touch this shit, right? They want to.
No, but we touched, Jeff Hardy stuff. I mean, this is not much different.
Exactly.
This is more serious because Jeff Hardy didn't kill anyone.
Now, granted,
came close, but
exactly.
Keep in mind how we had the dead weight before. that person would have not wanted to talk about this, would have not been on the show because we're talking about this.
Oh, Steve, I don't want to talk about it.
Steve,
I
I don't
play
Steve,
NHL.
I want to play NHL, guys, to be on the stream for 15 minutes and no one's going to tune into. Guys, all honor, guys, tune in.
No one gives a fuck. No one's watching.
No, but no, in all seriousness, like, it's crazy. She's gotten away with a lot of things, if you think about it.
Yes,
And
she has. She's gone away with so much shit, bro.
So
I have no remorse, bro. I have no remorse, bro.
If anything, she could have gotten more.
She could have gotten more, yeah. 17 years, so she's 50 years old now. She'll be out when she's 67.
Which is not even too old. It's not even that old.
Yeah, I mean, that time is gonna fly by for her if she doesn't get any illness.
And you got to keep in mind,
does good behavior.
And I will say this too, bro. You already know there's some sickos out there. There's some sickos who could put money in her books. So she's not gonna really.
Same people that bought her sex tape. That's the people. That
sex tapes.
There's people. There's gonna be some. There's gonna be some sickos out there who will put money on her books, so she won't be suffering. She'll have like the luxury in prison. You know what I mean? She have a luxury in prison and all that stuff. So again, bro, listen. It's about time, bro. About time. That's again. I know we ended this on a sour note. I know. But on the positive note, though, I will say this, guys. I want to thank all of you. All right, we love each and every one of you. All right, the year's about to end. I know every podcaster's out there will be telling you their matches of the year, their shows of the year, and all that stuff. We'll be doing our Christmas show in a couple of weeks, and as well the end of the year show. We're gonna end it off with a bang, y'all. Want to thank all of you for joining us on this ride. Still, you guys are awesome as always. But there's that. But in case you guys don't know already, it's going down, bro. Warzone, ATP Warzone's going down. We don't know when. Gonna be Team Paul versus Team Tony. War Games. Team Paul has Roman Reigns, and Team Tony has officially Sting and Kazuchika Okada in their teams. All right. In case you missed it as well, we did do Mystery Vortex. We brought back ATP Gaming. Go give that a watch. A lot of good stuff. There are a lot of good matches that were done at random. And yes, you guys can follow the Around the Point Network on Twitter /X at AT Point Network. And before we wrap this up, it's time to end the poll. So we asked you guys, where do you see Kazuchika Okada wrestling? Where will he wrestle in 2024? Out of the 14 votes, 21% voted for WWE, 21% voted for AEW, and 57% voted he's going to stay in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Makes sense. It's hard for me to think he'll leave, but there's always a small chance.
Yes. So there might be or might not be a Raw rundown tomorrow. So there's that too. Even though tonight on Raw it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso for the world title. For those that are wondering, it should be a good match. Also, the Creed brothers versus, I believe, it's going to be JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio. After all, they are, I believe, next in line for the tag titles. That being the Creed brothers, that is, right? That's all I can. Yeah, they did. They won the gauntlet. So there's that too.
The tag team turmoil. Excuse me.
Yeah, the tag team turmoil. But you guys can follow me on X at Heel Steven. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out.
You can check me out in the fetal position in the darkness. Since we talked about Sunny at the end of the show, you can. You can follow me on X at Detroit Gamer 313. Also here every single day on Around the Point Network.
And of course, Walter, let them know where can they check you out, bro.
Yep, you can check me on X at HamWalter.
And with that being said, guys, thank you all for myself, for Walter, for Big Mike, for Tony, for Paul, our investors, and the gang. This has been Steve's Kitchen on the Around the Point Network. See you all. Peace out, everybody.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.